Alright, hey guys, it's me, CharlieYDM. Welcome back to another video. And yeah, this one is quite different as you can see because yeah, in today's video, we're doing a Nintendo Direct watch along. Yeah, this is my first Nintendo Direct watch along thing I'm doing. Now, before we start, I want to say a few things. Yes, we've got this countdown here, I know we've got that, but I'm using that as an opportunity to literally explain some stuff before obviously the thing starts. This was originally meant to be a live stream, this was. But unfortunately, the live stream kept going off air constantly. It kept going off air thanks to my shitty internet connection. So what I had to do, what I kept doing was, it was staying on air for 4 minutes. Next thing you know, it goes off air completely, and then it goes over to another stream to basically go on air there automatically, right? And then all of a sudden, that one goes off air 4 minutes later, and then goes to another one again, and then so on and so on. It kept doing that thing, so I had to cancel the stream about the Nintendo Direct thing, unfortunately, and that pissed me off. Yeah, my Wi-Fi connection's been very, very shit lately, and unfortunately there isn't really much I could do about it. I've been trying to contact my company to get repaired before that happens, but they can't do much about it. I've tried to, decrease qualities and everything, but it just kept fucking up. So all I could do for now is pre-record this as a reaction video, raw and uncut. So I hope you guys don't mind that. But yeah, this is all I could do for now until further notice. But yeah, another thing I want to say real quick is that I have not been very happy with what's been happening with the Super Mario Galaxy movie previews yet. Now, because, well, you see, people were predicting that Yoshi was going to be in this movie, but what's really annoyed me is how, he's not been included in that trailer, that first trailer released. They didn't include him, which made me think that he obviously wasn't going to be in the movie at all. Yes, there was that thing at the end of the first Mario Bros. Movie, but it was just that. That's all it was. And yeah, it may even more surprise me how Yoshi wasn't even in that movie. But he was not in that trailer or teaser they included in the previous directs. He wasn't. And that annoyed me. But people are saying that he was going to be in this movie because apparently they've made plushies and all sorts of things about him over in other countries. Well, obviously here in the UK and USA, obviously we don't get any of that shit. So we get less detail about stuff compared to everybody else. And that pisses me off. And yet people say, oh, the UK get everything. No, they fucking don't. They don't. We don't get those plushies. We don't get to know more about the movie before everybody else does. Literally, we don't. Alright? There are people out there that could be predicting what's out there compared to what we think. And then obviously some of that evidence has been leaked. And also, I've been having to mute Discord servers left and right just to avoid spoilers and predictions. Because yes, people predict stuff that actually end up becoming true. And I know this because someone in a certain server predicted that Bowser Jr. was going to be in this movie. And then what do you know? He was. And someone predicted that this new Mario Bros. Movie was going to be called the Mario Galaxy movie. Some predicted. And next thing you know, it was. So yeah, not only have I got to mute freaking spoilers, but also mute predictions as well, because a lot of predictions that people say end up becoming true, and it's pathetic, man. So yeah, also if you want to skip to the direct, I should say this earlier, but I'll say it now. Yeah, if you want to skip straight to the direct, I'll put a timestamp in the description so you can skip this whole yapping, ranting about Nintendo situation thing. But yeah, I haven't got any high hopes of Yoshi being in this movie. I mean, he might be, but even if he is, right? That still goes to show to you how much Nintendo, do not care about this character and how much, how much effort they literally put into him. It's just lacking. I mean, yes, they're making a new game about him. I should be grateful for that. But that's just it. The one thing everyone around the world be watching and be more focused on right now is the Mario Galaxy movie, right? And Yoshi deserves as much popularity as everybody else does. Literally, they put the likes of Bowser Jr., Rosalina, and Monty Mole in that trailer, that previous trailer. But yet, once again, no Yoshi. Oh my god, I get so pissed off just thinking about it. But yeah, also, I've put this stream in 480p quality just to prevent it from buffering, because I know for a fact with this shitty internet, it's going to buffer quite a lot. So yeah, I've put the quality in 480p just to prevent it from buffering. So yeah, I hope you guys don't mind that, but trust me, once my Wi-Fi is back to normal and everything, I'll do a proper Nintendo Direct watch along. I'll do it live. I'll watch it in 1080p. I'll do everything. But right now, due to shitty internet connection issues, all I could do is just do whatever I can do. That is, record it raw as a reaction video and just, have it in 480p quality. That's all I can do for now. I mean, the recording obviously is in 1080p 60 FPS, but obviously if I watch this thing in 1080p, it's gonna buffer. So I have to literally watch it in 480p quality. And chances are, if it buffers in 480p, I've got to put it in freaking 360p as well, which I hope not. But don't be surprised if I do, because like if that's what's gonna keep happening, then of course that's what I've got to put it in. I've got to put it in that quality. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have heard, but like in that reaction I did to the Mario Bros movie, the Mario Galaxy movie, sorry, I raged. Yeah, I smashed my keyboard and threw my jacket against the floor because of the fact that Yoshi was not in that trailer. I was so pissed off. And don't go on saying, oh, you're so obsessed with Yoshi, man, you're such a sado. Yes, I know I am, but do I care? No. I have the right to be, you know, to show that much support and love for Yoshi. Honestly, I feel sorry for Yoshi because Nintendo is just outcasting him that much. And like, I seem to be the one person who likes him more. Like, I guarantee to you, you know, if Sega had Yoshi, I reckon they'll do more for him compared to Nintendo. Honestly, I bet they will. Because, you know, Sega puts a lot of love and care into their fan base, whereas Nintendo, they're just out there minding their business and just striking anyone who copies their content and just asks for more. Like, that's Nintendo for you, that's Nintendo. Well, Sega doesn't obviously do that. Like, literally, Sega has allowed people to create Roblox games involving certain things they own. But as for Nintendo, they've obviously tried to take it all down. So, yeah. Anyway, we've got 2 minutes left of this countdown. I'm not sure what else to say really, but I eventually will come up with some things to say. But right now, I haven't got any ideas. But yeah, overall, Nintendo has just been, you know, a massive disappointment to me lately. They have been. I just hope this direct will, you know, be a major improvement. And I just hope that, you know, they will at least include Yoshi. But I guarantee you, maybe if they do include him in that trailer or preview or whatever, they'll just put him at the very, very end. I guarantee to you they will do that. Yeah, I might have to keep clicking that just to check if it's live or not. Or still recording. I might do it every 10 minutes maybe, I don't know. One minute left, guys. I just hope for the best, you know. And yeah, chances are, I don't know if I'm going to watch this film in the cinemas either, because, like, with cinemas lately, they've been so crap, because they've literally, you know, allowed kids to be on their iPads during films and shit, when literally being at cinemas is about watching a movie. They've been doing that a lot lately, and honestly, some parents just don't care. And cinemas don't care either. Like, they'll check on films that are ran with movies that are for adults, but yet they won't check on films that are run by kids, despite the fact kids are more likely to come on their iPads than adults are. Like, it's stupid, man. Literally, I can't watch kids' films in cinemas anymore because of this issue. Like these cinemas need to take more action to that shit, otherwise people just aren't going to go anymore, and I'm not doing that myself. Alright, 10 seconds left. Here we go. I'm nervous, but this best get over and done with. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. It's not best to be quiet for you guys. If it is, I apologise, but it's probably best for you guys to have quiet than loud, if you ask me. Alright, here we go.
こんにちは。任天堂の宮本です。今日はザ・スーパーマリオギャラクシームービーの最新の映像をご覧いただこうと思っています。去年の11月に最初のトレーラーを公開しましたが、世界中からたくさんの反響をいただきました。皆さん応援してくださって本当にありがとうございます。それでは今回は早速スタートボタンを押しましょう。
They're getting straight into it? No! Yo!
Oh, you're here!
Now, where's the troubled pipe?
Where are they? What is this place they're in? What is this? desert area. Whereas this is about Mario Galaxy, yet they're in a fucking desert area. I don't get it.
You're not the scared guy anymore. Yes, I am. People don't change.
There's the problem.
It's a pipe block. What is that? What is that?
Hey.
No. 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 Oh my god, there he is. Of course they revealed at the very last minute. Of course they did. Oh man. They did. Birdo's here as well. Of course they revealed at the very last minute.
Come on. So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group. Cool.
It's more than cool, you fucking dumbass. What is that? What is this T-Rex I know randomly? The fuck is that? What is this
いかがでした
T-Rex?
か
How was
最
that?
初のトレーラーを公開した後、たくさんの方からヨッシーは映画に出ないのっていう質問をいただきましたね。もちろん出てますよ。
Of course he's
ヨッ
in
シー
it.
は
Well, you didn't
35
reveal it the
年
very
以上も
first
マリオ
thing,
の
did
冒険
you?
にとって欠かせない存在です。スーパーマリオワールド
But
の
why
開
was it
発
not
を
revealed
始
more
めた時
sooner though?
に
Why was it not revealed
ち
more
っちゃな恐
sooner?
竜に乗って走りたい
That's
と
what
いう
I'm
イメージで
confused
生まれた
about.
ヨッシーなんですけども、近藤さんが BGM にパーカッションのリズムをつけてくれて、とても気持ちよく走って飛んで踏んで食べて卵を産むヨッシーが生まれました。その後ヨッシーが主役のヨッシーアイランドでは赤ちゃんマリオを守って卵を投げるようになったんです。その後 3D になってもヨッシーはさまざ
You
ま
know,
な
I've
ゲー
got
ム
those
で
things on
活
the
躍
save,
して
I'm
き
not
ました。
over it.
今回の映画ではイルミネーションの皆さんと協力し、ヨッシーが劇場の大スクリーンで動き回ります。それではイルミネーションのクリスさんからコメントをいただきましょう。クリスさん。
Thank you, Miyamoto-san.
Oh, not
Since the
Chris
last time we spoke, animation has now been fully completed and the movie has moved into post-production. Our teams are now focused on the sound design and the music that will carry our adventure across the galaxy. Directors Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelinek are collaborating with Brian Tyler, Nintendo, and our designers at Skywalker Sound. Brian has integrated themes from the Super Mario Galaxy games and is recording the score with a 70-piece orchestra. This is one of my favorite moments in the life of a production, where we begin to experience all of the visual and sonic elements coming together. And we can't wait to share the movie with you in April.
はい、クリスさんありがとう。ザ・スーパーマリオ・ギャラクシー・ムービーではヨッシーをはじめとするたくさんの懐かしいキャラクターたちが
Active roles in Smash Galaxy movie. I hope so. Because if he is, how come he wasn't in the first trailer? Because if he was not like, if he was an active role in the movie, how come he was not, you know, shown like that sooner? Like, why was he not shown in the other trailer? All right, you know, I'm happy that he's in there. I'm happy, but I'm still a bit annoyed in a way because, like, they didn't show it like in the other trailer. They showed the likes of Bowser Jr. and Rosalina and all them lot in there, but yet they didn't obviously include Yoshi in the other trailer. That's what kind of pissed me off in a way, how they literally outcasted him that much. They said, oh, he's going to be active role in the movie. Is he now? Because if that's the case, how come he wasn't shown like in the other trailer? Like, we would have been more happy and more hyped if that happens, but honestly, I bet people would go in the comments and say, oh, you're just so jealous, you're ungrateful, you wanted him in the movie, you got him in the movie, be grateful for that. Yes, I am grateful for that. I'm happy to see the fact he's in the movie, I'm happy for that. But I'm just pissed off of how they showed it this late. Like, this fucking late. Like, I lost hope about him being in the movie after that first trailer came out. I lost hope. I did. I was so hopeless about it all, about him not being in the movie. And the next thing you know, he was going to be in there. But obviously, I was not too sure about him being in there or not. But I've just realised that the director's already finished. I know, but you know, I was kind of maybe it's kind of good to do it live anyway, because live did do it live. This would have been a short stream, but then again, the shorter the better. But yes, look, I'm grateful they're making this movie a thing now. I'm grateful. I'm happy they're doing that. But I just don't understand why they showed him this late into the previews. Like this late. Like there was a better trailer made before this one, and it was obviously shown in so late. But, you know, I will say some things about the movie itself, though. Right, I'll say this. Right, I do appreciate. You know, I do like how, you know, Mario and Luigi were being nice to Yoshi after he was, you know, trapped in that pipe, you know, being all shy and scared and shit. Honestly, I appreciate that. Honestly, I'll give a massive W for that. Honestly, they're great, despite the fact I've obviously, you know, had something against them, thinking obviously they don't support him at all, when in reality they do. But of course, we've got Toad being Toad, like, oh, you got some random dinosaur of you? What? Oh, okay, that's cool. It's more than cool, you fucking twat. I love this character so much. I have so much support for him. I feel like he should have had better to this shit. Like, he should have had better. Like, he should have had better. Like, honestly, Toad, you've shown to be a friend of Yoshi in the other Mario franchises you have. But around here, it's a whole different story. And you're obviously all egotistic and arrogant about beating him a lot in Mario Kart Deluxe and all that shit. And you in Grand Prix. Because, like, every time I try to play Grand Prix as Yoshi on Mario Kart Deluxe, it's always Toad or Donkey Kong, you know, being in first place or second place in front of me every single time. Obviously, I hated Grand Prix back then, because this was the same thing they did. But yeah, overall, yeah, I'm happy that Yoshi's finally in the movie now. I'm happy, but oh my god, fuck Toad, man. Honestly, fuck Toad. He's a fucking little shit. Also, fuck the fact that they showed him so late into the movie as well. Honestly, I could just see, you know, that if they're gonna make a third Mario movie, I don't know what's gonna happen, but would be shocked. They showed Birdo in the freaking thing as well. Where the hell did she come from? Also, this is called Mario Galaxy, by the way, so why are we showing a desert and a random thing when literally this is all about Mario Galaxy, not about it being around the desert? That I don't get. And also what I don't get is how, like, they've gone straight to Mario Galaxy rather than going through all the other things that are made before the Mario Galaxy franchise, like Mario Sunshine, Mario Bros. 2, Mario 3D World. Well, actually, when I say Mario 3D World, I'm talking about, like, well, Super Mario World. So it's like that, not Mario 3D World. Mario 3D was made after Mario Galaxy, yeah. My bad for that. But, you know, Mario Bros. The Super Mario Bros. World, that thing, yeah. Why wasn't that, like, you know, been shown to be made before there was a good go as far as making Mario Kart? You know, Mario Kart got put into the first Mario Bros. Movie itself, as we know. But, like, before the movie started, like, I'm telling you guys now, on the last Mario Bros. Movie, right, they showed the little Yoshi egg thing at the end of the movie, didn't they? Right, what was that about? Because, like, we didn't obviously see what was going to come out of it, did we? And people predicted also Yoshi was going to be included in the second movie. If that's the case, like, how come? Like, I think he would have been a great feature for the first movie, but no, he was only in the second one. He's going to be in the Mario Galaxy one instead. Alright, anyways, I've done enough yapping for one day. I may respond to comments if you guys say anything I've not mentioned in this thing. And don't you guys go around saying I'm jealous, because I'm telling you guys now, I'm not jealous. I'm just kind of, you know, or ungrateful. Don't say ungrateful either. I'm just, okay, I will look a bit ungrateful, I know, but there's no reason to point it out, because I think, you know, it should be better off for you know, Yoshi to be included in an earlier trailer rather than the later one. Because if he's gonna be a massive, you know, big feature to the movie, how come he wasn't shown in the first trailer? In the first trailer. Alright, that's enough yapping for one day. I'm done. So yeah, my comments will be World War 3, but if they are, oh well, fuck it. That's just that. But yeah, anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching this fucking video. If you enjoyed it, which I highly doubt you did, subscribe and yeah, like this video. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, peace out, think for yourselves, and don't tell me Yoshi Turkey the worst shit. And I've broke my chair as well. Fuck!